Whee! Boom. It works. Hello everybody and welcome back to another Magic the Gathering Arena video. Today we're carrying on our Mono Color series and playing Mono Red. I didn't exactly want to play Mono Red because, as anyone who plays Alchemy knows, Mono Red is just saturated with just idiots playing, and I didn't really want to join that crowd. So I thought instead we would play Mono Red but with a splash of black. So that we can test out the new card AWBO Nixilis, the Captive Kingpin. And also, before I get started, you can see I have coloured my skin in red with the sun in order to sort of commemorate this special Mono Red day. We got 21 degrees in the UK today, so I've coloured myself in honour of this deck. AWBO Nixilis, Captive Kingpin is a 2 red and a black, so it's from the new Aftermath set. It's a 4/3 legendary creature flying trample demon. Whenever one or more opponents each lose exactly 1 life, put a 1/1 counter on AWBO Nixilis, Captive Kingpin. Exile the top card of your library. Until your next end step, you may play that card. Sounds pretty nice. 4/3 flying trampler is nice. It grows as we do 1 damage, so obviously we want to try and find ways that do 1 damage to our opponent and no more. And then it gets us some more cards. Now, unless you've been living under a rock, you may have noticed that there's a bit of a combo going around with All Will Be One in standard. This is the 5 costing enchantment. Whenever you put 1 or more counters on a permanent or player, All Will Be One deals that much damage to target opponent, creature an opponent controls, or planeswalker an opponent controls. So obviously, if we do 1 damage to our opponent when we have both of these on the board, we will put a 1/1 counter on AWBO Nixilis. That will let us do 1 damage with All Will Be One. That lets us put a 1/1 counter, blah 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 blah. Basically, if you ever have these 2 out and you do 1 damage, you're going to win, unless your opponent has some kind of interrupt. This is doing pretty well in standard. I don't know if it's doing that well. I think it's more of an annoyance. It's a bit of a meme than anything. However, Alchemy has access to some stuff which standard does not, which makes it slightly easier to perform this feat of doing 1 damage. What are those things? Well, those things are and include the Shadowheart Sharran Cleric. So this is let's just go from the bottom up actually. Light Up the Night is the X and red sorcery. So this is in the God, I can't even remember what the set name is with that symbol. Midnight Hunt? Is that the name? I can't remember. Light Up the Night deals X damage to any target. It deals X plus 1 damage instead if that target is a creature or planeswalker. So we can use this to do 1 damage, or we can use it to do more if we want to. But basically this can be a little trigger for our AWBO Nixilis combo. We have quite a few planeswalkers in this deck, so we can also use the flashback version of it if that's what we need to do. But also this is just a decent removal anyway, especially considering you can copy it with Chandra. So if we get an X of 5, 6, 7, 8 later in the game, copy it with Chandra, this could be lethal. This is also a little lethal combo on its own. We're running 3 of the new Ayara's Oathsworn. This is a 1 and a black creature human knight. It's a 2/2 with menace. When it deals combat damage to a player, if it has fewer than 4 1/1 counters on it, put a 1/1 counter on it. Then, if it has exactly 4 1/1 counters on it, search your library for a card, put it into your hand, then shuffle. So in other words, this grows from a 2/2 up to a 6/6. Once it becomes a 6/6, every time you do combat damage with it, you can shoot it in your library for a card. So that's nice in the sense that if our opponent leaves this around, it's going to grow and it's going to let us tutor up the missing part of our combo out of AWBO Nixilis and All Will Be One. Obviously, it's unlikely we're going to get that far with the creature, but the sort of nice thing about this is that every time we do combat damage with it, we put a 1/1 counter on it. That alone can trigger the All Will Be One AWBO Nixilis combo. And given that it has menace, it's not completely out of the question that this could deal combat damage. Shadowheart Sharran Cleric. It's a 2/2 legendary creature human elf cleric. Now this is an alchemy only card, and at the beginning of your end step it deals 1 damage to each player. So if we have this down, and then at the beginning of our end step our opponent's going to die to the combo. Very nice. 3 Molten Impacts. Again, alchemy only card. This one isn't good for triggering this combo because it doesn't let us do 1 damage to our opponent, but it is good for just clearing out their creatures and allowing us to assemble it. It's a hell of a removal card. It does 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker, and then excess damage basically rolls over to our next instant, a sorcery spell. 3 Chandra Dressed to Kill. Chandra is a 3 costing planeswalker with 3 loyalty. +1, add red, and Chandra Dressed to Kill deals 1 damage to up to 1 target or planeswalker. That obviously triggers this combo, which is very nice. +1, exile top card of your library. If it's red, you may cast it this turn. All but these 2 cards in our deck are red. So it's even like lets you play the red-black ones, obviously. So this can either be triggering the combo, or you can use the other +1 to help us find the combo by looking at some more cards. -7, exile top 5, and then whenever we cast red spells, we do X damage to any target, but X is the amount of mana spent to cast that spell. Basically, we'll win the game if we get to that. 4 times Conductive Current. So this is an Alchemy card that you don't actually see that often, but in this particular deck, I find it pretty darn good. So this is red, hence why it's a mono red deck. It's a sorcery, deals 3 damage to each creature. Now notice that we're only playing a few creatures. Like these all have less than 3 toughness. However, Ayara also does, but it can grow. Nixilis can grow, so only really these are at risk of the Conductive Current. But we need some form of sweeper in this deck. I thought about running Meathook Massacre, but I actually prefer in a very red heavy deck not to rely on getting double black. And this one just seems to fit quite nicely because it deals 3 damage to each creature, unlike Brotherhood's End, which does it to planeswalkers as well. And since we're actually quite a planeswalker heavy deck, we're kind of like a bit of a red control deck almost. So this 3 damage to each creature is nice. Choosing its sorcery in your hand, it perpetually gains. If it would deal non-combat damage to a permanent or player, it deals that much +2 instead. Well, we only have Light Up the Night and Molten Impact, so we occasionally benefit from that. But really, it's just there to do 3 damage to each creature, which is very nice. 4 Crucias. Crucias is like the best card in Alchemy still. It is an Alchemy only card, hence why one of the reasons it's making this better in Alchemy than it is in Standard. But basically, Crucias, at the beginning of your end step, you discard a card. You may discard a card. If you do, create a treasure token. You can then seek a card so you've got higher or lower mana value than the card that you discarded. Now, basically, this ramps us to have 5 mana available on turn 4, which allows us to play All Will Be One, which is very nice, being able to ramp into that. It also allows us to seek cards, man. So if we have 3 drops in our hand and we discard them, we've got a good chance of finding one of these 2 combo pieces. We could try ditching all of these cards out of the deck and make it so we're guaranteed to find a combo piece, but I think we need them in there. I do think we need them in there. So anyway, we're running Crucias to help us search up these combo pieces and also ramp us along the way. It's just an absolute killer of a card. 2 Koth, Fire of Resistance. Koth is a legendary planeswalker. +2, search your library for a basic mountain card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. -3, deal damage to target creature equal to the number of mountains you control. -7, whenever a mountain enters the battlefield under your control, this emblem deals 4 damage to any target. The main reason we're playing Koth is it pairs very nicely with All Will Be One. If you have All Will Be One down and you play a planeswalker, you immediately do damage to any target equal to the number of loyalty counters on it, because we've effectively put those loyalty counters on the planeswalker. Hence why we're running 5-7 planeswalkers out of our 60 cards. And then Koth has a +2, so +2 is 2 damage to any target when you play it as well, which is very, very nice. Nixilis we've covered, All Will Be One we've covered. Kayla's Kindling is a 1-of enchantment, it's a 5 cost. I like it because Crucias can ramp us into it. It also has loads of direct damage spells in there which can help us finish the game if we haven't managed to assemble our combo, because it gives us spells we can copy with Chandra. It gives us some extra ways of clearing out creatures, and like bigger things, given that we're only running these. We don't necessarily always find a way. And it's just a bit more like towards our sort of red control feel of the deck. And then 2 Chandra Hope Beacon at the top end, which is the 6-costing one from the new set, which lets us, the previous new set. It copies instants and sorcery spells, which can be very, very nice, making our impact basically able to kill anything. Conductive Current can do 6 damage to each creature, and Light Up the Night can win the game, as I said. Also, copying the spells that come out of Kayla's Kindling can be very nice. Copying things like Electro Dominance, Crackle of Power, these can just make you win the game. Banefire. +2, add 2 mana in any colour. +1, exile top 5 cards. End of turn, you may cast an instant or sorcery from among those cards. Or -X, deals X damage to each of up to 2 targets. We can always -X for 1 with Chandra Hope's Beacon in order to trigger this combo if we want. So, out of the cards in our deck, we have the 2 Chandras can both do 1 damage on command. We have Ayara that can basically do 1 damage on command by attacking. We have the Shadowhearts, and we have the Light Up the Nights. So all of these things can trigger the combo, but obviously we need to have assembled this 2-card combo on the battlefield first. Now, assembling it, All Will Be One is kind of the thing that you want to be playing first, because if you put your enchantment down, enchantments are typically quite difficult to remove. So you can play the enchantment down, try and stabilise the board, then play Nixilis and trigger the combo in one go. So ideally we'll play Nixilis, we'll then have either one of these two cheap creatures down already and trigger the combo, get the ball rolling, or we'll play one of these other things and sort of get it going that way. So there's a couple of ways of orders you can play it, and it's going to depend again, on the deck that we're playing against as to what's the best one to pick. But I don't feel like it's that hard to assemble. Not to mention the fact that even if you don't assemble it, having all these triggers for Nixilis just makes it a good card anyway. This can be like a 7/6 flying trample on the turn you drop it, if you've got the right triggers down. So it's a very powerful card. It can draw cards or exile cards immediately that we can play to make itself replace itself, which is very nice. And yeah, all round just a decent deck. So we're running 26 lands because we have got a relatively high mana curve at 3.3 due to having these 4 and 5 drops up here and 6 drops. But there's loads and loads of red-black, so we shouldn't really have a problem hitting our black lands, not to mention that we've got treasures coming out of Crucias. So this is Nixilis, All Will Be One, or AWBO. It sounds a little bit like AWBO. But that's the deck. Let's have some games, see how we get on. Okay, here we go. Biohazard. You don't know what you're in for, Biohazard. Sweet. Lots of early game stuff. There we go. Yeah, we'll do this. Don't really want to let them get an infect on me. A toxic zone. Sharran it is. Probably dead, but we put her there anyway. Him, her. To soak up some damage. Some removal. Interesting. Grafted Butcher. And then we jam at Nixilis in the hope that they don't have more removal to follow up with. Good. Let's try playing this. Now we need to put a counter on something. They're going to do 1 damage themselves. That's nice. Help us out with the victory. Boop. 1. Boop. 2. Boop. What a silly deck. This is so silly. Can I not make this like auto click for me? I love how they're making us do this. Whee! Boom. It works. Okay. We've done it once. Let's do it again. How hard can it be to repeatedly assemble the same combo? I know that we're playing this bearing in mind we've got the currents on black, but we've got a Chandra to do on 3. And I think it's more important to have an actual turn to play, personally. So, Esper. Okay. I haven't got anything to do about that.
Listen, pal, I'm with the Gatewatch.
I'm with the Gatewatch. God. Can't use Chandra to find lands, so let's just play this.
Let's bring things up to a simmer.
Be Oathsworn. If we get one more, we can play All Will Be One, and then we'll be happy campers. Tasha is fine.
I thought we don't come any closer.
We'll just do our 1 damage here.
You know I'm a...
Watch me heat up the dance floor.
And next turn we can kill her with impact. I just wanted to get the AWBO 1 down, some more incremental pain for the opponent. Eee. Should we be running a braids for this? Maybe.
Give it your
Ooh,
best
if that had
shot
been an
at
Nixilis.
adventure.
You're lucky this is a warning shot.
Curses on you.
So we can attack. I know it gets a -1, but we're going to do 1 damage. Okay. And next turn we can -7 this. Might find an Nixilis. What is it? You may cast red spells. Yeah, nice. Extra turn and augury. Okay. Land. Extra turn. They're getting going. We need to do our thing soon. I wonder if we'll get a chance to do it with Chandra. Yeah, this felt Rusco-y, didn't it, this deck? Okay, they're tapped out. Well, not tapped out, they just got no cards. So we'll -7 this.
You gotta burn even brighter. Listen, buddy. I doubt you can handle this inferno.
Maybe you cast a red spell. This is probably the one to go, isn't it? So we'll get rid of Rusco, because this is then going to do 4 more.
You're not with me. You're with Phyrexian.
2 more.
Even old
Unfortunately, these are gone, but 1 more.
man more cunning than I thought.
They could spend a lot of mana on their clock, because they could tap, untap, you know, probably put like 5 counters on this, but 5 is still only halfway there. And every red spell we cast, we do X damage to any target. Okay, they're minusing it. With the Chandra emblem, we'd probably struggle to lose, I was going to say. But being able to play a Traxxas is pretty good. Okay, so they could get rid of Koth, which they might do. Yep. That's pretty good. So we can get rid of the Traxxas. Okay, have we got enough to cast this and Chandra? We have. Wonderful news. And then, well, to be fair, we don't even really need the combo.
Means I didn't come here to fight.
So we plus 1 damage here, 1 damage. One damage. One damage. And 1 damage. GG Atraxa. Come again. This deck, man. What is this absolute garbage? Wizards, please. Alright. We've played 2 and we pulled our combo off twice. Okay, we've got Crucias, so we can't lose, right? Yeah. 2 all will be ones. I would like our opponents to tap out here and let us play Crucias freely, but I doubt we'll be able to do that. He's probably going to get shot. To be expected. Of course, they got their own one. That's pretty damning. When ours dies, they get to play theirs and put an Atraxa in the bin. But maybe all of these will do something for us. Maybe. Nope, Atraxa's coming back already. Ouch. Ooh, this could be where it ends, boys and girls. The fun time could end here. They've just had the start you want. Maybe we shouldn't have played our Crucias, but then what do we gain? We didn't have any instant speed removal for theirs. Ugh. Ouch. Insta-lose. GG. Alright. Faven. This looks like a very similar hand to last time, but we'll try it. Oh, it's Diamond, I just realised. We're back in Diamond. We've been demoted for being too bad in Mythic. What a shame. What a shame. What are you guys doing? Get on with it. Thank you. No, we need to find the AWBO one. We've already got one of these. Are you actually playing Esper? No, probably not. Can you please tap out and let me play Crucias? Unlike the last guy who effed me. And whatever you do, just do it quickly. That's what I really want. I don't really care what you do. Just do it fast, man. If you do it slow and pass back to me, it's offensive. I'll have to play my Chandra. Nope, good. Do we discard this? Yeah. I want to like pitch towards finding the AWBO one. That's why I decided to discard this. Could have discarded Chandra and gone Granger as well, but we could do that next time. There we go. We've lost our boy. So we're dying to infect in this game, are we? Okay. Black is fine here. No.
I hope you like your hors d'oeuvres extra crisp. Let's bring things up to a simmer.
Get rid of that. I know it proliferates, but it's going to do it at some point. Nice. Thank you, sir. I like it when people say nice. How are you going to put 7 more toxic on me with a June mover? Search your bath. Search your library for a basic land card. Yeah, put it on top there, man. That's so slow. What is this thing? It dies to Kayla's Kindling, and that's what matters.
Give a toast? I'd love to.
Boom. This is sadly not AWBO one, but it is another 5 costing red enchantment. Skrelv's Hive. Nice. Very nice. This could be helpful versus an army of little shitters. No, it's just we only keep it for 1 turn, so it's not that helpful. Let's look at the top card.
Who needs a
Can't afford that, Chandra. Guess we'll just play this. We can start pinging the Chandra and then exiling off the top. Oh yeah, and they're going to start pinging themselves. I forgot about that wonderful interaction. Slightly worried about exposing old Nixilis because they could be running Rite of Oblivion or something, and then it's just gone. We'll ping you. All will be one. No. Conductive current it is. Whack. Still no all will be one. Gone through 19 cards, man. 20 cards. Oh. Show me what it is. No, Leia, get off. Crucias. Well, they're nearly dead anyway. They're gonna. I think they're just gonna die to Scroll's Hives here. Not to mention the Chandra on 7, the Shadowheart, the Kayla's Kindling, which does loads of direct damage out of it. That'll do. That'll do. We'll do Banefire. Can't be countered, so it's a pretty nice end. GG. Sorry, Faven. Alright. Been paired against another Diamond player. Let's try and prove why we're Mythic. Good. Yeah, it's a nice hand. We've got a spare Crucias for when the first one gets killed. We've got some of our own removal. And we've got a Chandra to probably throw away to Crucias. Oh no, we might throw away a Crucias to Crucias. We'll chuck this and say greater. Chance of us finding a Chandra is low at least. Kayla's Kindling is nice because it kills the Rahilda. And starts us drawing some fun cards to play with. And fun is ultimately what the game's about. Did feel like that might die, so I got one of our all will be ones. I'm not that happy about that, but let's get this down and start finding some fun to play with, and then we can worry about assembling our combo. Because ultimately, this just has such a, I would say it's the best spellbook, but look at the fun in here, man. It's just fun, everything. Even the creatures are fun. Another Rahilda. Please tell me you haven't got like a Tear Asunder. Or I don't even know what you would do to get rid of the Kindling and Werewolves. Tear Asunder, right? But you're not running black, so it's a strange card to play. Besiege you. Oh man. Oh man. Got enough black. Bang. And then we'll try and find out all will be one by throwing away. But nope, we'll just crash. Don't mind me, I'm just Magic Gathering Arena, just chilling in the bin. Be right back. Just load him back in. Come on, Arena. I better not have... Why am I hearing birds tweeting? I bet I still have a chance to discard something. Good. Hey! It's amazing how this works into this. And we can Chandra if it's probably going to be better to Chandra next turn, but let's see what our opponent has. Yee. Ew. Ooh. Because then we can play both these in one turn and minus this for one, maybe. So if I
We have
plus,
to win this fight.
I mean we could kill this loner, but they will kill Crucias, but maybe that's okay. So if I do this for 1 now, this will die to this. Let's do it. And it gets copied, I suppose.
No turning
Oh.
back now.
Decline. We do not want to discard. So I think if they attack Chandra, we just let them through, right? We're not messing about. Try to block this loner. And then hopefully we can play all will be one. And then we're getting there. Okay. Maybe we will have to block it. If they do that to 7, I forgot about that ability. This is just how much damage we do to it, so we could just do it 3 with Crucias. I could have had an all will be one. Not that they want one really. It's a card you need to be playing synergy with. Okay.
You can't slow me down.
Okay, man, okay. Bup, 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 bup. Bup. Red, red.
Cool up.
Four counters off of Chandra. And then they could hit it with Foundry. But we don't need it.
It's gonna be one of those fights.
We can find another way to trigger Nixilis. Or that. Whatever. Whatever. All will be one. Doo, doo, doo. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please don't kill this. Just let me find some way of doing you 1 damage. We need a Shadowheart, Ayara, Light Up the Night. The other Chandra. No block. I wonder if they'll play this all will be one because it doesn't do anything for them. Great. This flips. Just land, 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 land. No! Oh, it does do something for them. What? Give me a damage source now, deck. Oh no, this is going to put 4 counters. It's too late. They can kill Nixilis with their ordeal. No! This is ridiculous, man. This is ridiculous. Come on. Come on. Alright. Time to get back to winning ways. Nice. Can't stop me now. Got our alternate Crucias. AKA Chandra dressed to kill. What do I think? Mono red? Feels like mono red. No. Selesnya? Some kind of Selesnya control. We'll play this rather than Crucias. Give him a little zap.
Means I didn't come here to watch me heat up the dance floor.
Watch me heat up the dance floor. Yeah, definitely some kind of control. You can do Koth or Crucias. Ooh, all that first. That's pretty good. Then Koth becomes very effective. Ossification can take Chandra. That's nice.
Wow, not even a gift bag.
Not even a gift bag, baby. Oh, it's just enchantments. Do we Koth or do we Crucias plus Shadowheart? I think we Koth. Because it's just some serious damage, isn't it?
Finally rest. We take this land from Phyrexia.
Give them something to deal with. We can Conductive Current if we end up in trouble. Try to hopefully clear out some spirits. Ossification, okay, Koth is gone. Okay. So this won't kill the Architect now, we needed Koth for that. So this bit dangerous because I don't want that flipping, but we would like a little Kothy one to go with this. Well, ideally we'll just find Nixilis and win, because we've got the Shadowheart ready. Now it's really looking like a Conductive Current would be a good idea. What you doing, Malice? Yeah, you can try and kill your invasion. I don't blame you on that front. I mean, this is a good cycler. This would just help us kill off the Architect. Destroy target land is also nice. We could get back Koth. Let's do that. That's more fun. They didn't suspect that. Wait, this doesn't stay around, does it? Is this just why this is resolving? Yeah, no. Sweet.
You're with Phyrexia.
Who's your... Bang.
Shake the earth itself.
And we might as well play the Shadowheart down. Okay, Kami comes back to hand, that's alright. So they can pull the Ossification back, get rid of Koth again, but still, it did its work, didn't it? Could also get rid of Shadowheart, but I suspect they'll get rid of Koth.
More losses.
Yep. Getting a bit tetchy over here. Thing is, we're so close to just actually shooting them to victory. So we could shoot for 5 with Electro Dominance. Alternatively, if we go for the Pyromancer, well, that then does 1. Leaves them on 1, but they then have lifelink. This could discard 2 Cruciases. Well, discard 1 in a land. Yeah, let's go with this. Okay. Sorry, Shadowheart, but your services are no longer required. Should have done this first in case I drew the thing we needed. That means they're going to get the Ayara, which has lifelink and indestructible, and it's going to give them a card draw whenever it enters the battlefield as well. Okay, we got so much mana. All we need is a light up the night and we can wrap this up. Whatever. Thank God. Had to find something eventually. Ooh. Come on. That was sweet. Alright. That last one's energized me a bit to try and win and climb. Sweet. I like this curve. 2, 3, 4, 5. We're not really finding the old Nixilises. I'm not sure we want to be damaging ourselves against goblins, but it is what it is. Maybe we'll be able to specialise this black and gain some life back. It's not goblins. When it dies, build ammo. Okay. Guess we want to play this before we play Koth, so let's do this.
I won't stop fighting until people are safe again. Watch me heat up the dance floor.
And then hopefully we can plus play all will be one. Good. Yeah. She's at least saving us some damage.
Not as bad as it looks.
Pew.
Aw, you're looking a little singed.
Oh. I mean, Chandra's dead, but it's 2 more damage we're saving. Don't really have an answer to that, but why are you attacking with everything? You could have attacked 2 here. I'm tapped out.
Next
Nope.
time,
Okay.
I'll wear more comfortable shoes.
So we'll have to use some of this 4 to shoot something here. Could start going face, but I think we're better off clearing out some creatures first. Oh yeah, got to take the mountain. Then this can go on red. Scry. We'll have one of you. We haven't actually got away doing 1 damage. Whenever one or more opponents lose exactly 1 life. I can actually do 5 to Koth. Pretty good.
Don't waste my time.
Let's just do it to their face, shall we? Any advantage of getting rid of the scamp? Yeah, why not? In case they like give it plus with the battle driver, it becomes more painful, right? Koth's dying anyway, but we've got through a lot of our land with him at least. All we gotta do is find 1 damage somewhere. This is like arena goblins, arena set goblins. That's quite nice. I like it. Hey. 7, 10, 13. Wait, 7, 10, 13, 18 damage. We have to block. Well, this is unfortunate. Let's hope they can't do 1 damage to us. What? So many lands. So we're just dead. I think we're dead to this deck, man. How 6? We've literally got like the entire deck of lands. Because this can kill one of these, and this is still going to kill us. We don't have anything else, right? This is insane. How are we doing? Why have I got so many lands? Oh man, that is just harsh. That's harsh. We shouldn't lose that one. Ow. Okay. Back against Diamond players. Again, I've been relegated for sucking too much, but I still have a bit of faith in this deck. Let's see where we can get to with it. Sus, bro. That's a no from me. No, we don't need that with 2 Molten Impacts in our hand. Okay. That's nice. I'm sure they have some removal for this, but at least get a mountain out of it.
Stopping Phyrexia is all that matters.
Yeah.
Irritated is ours.
Stopping Phyrexia is all that matters, and we've got some redundancy in our enchantments. So if they invoke Despair, we don't care that much if Kindling dies. That's okay. We've not got anything they want. I mean, they could shuffle in an Edict, which they probably do want to do. Yeah. Edict doesn't deal with enchantments, though. It has lifelink. Wait, I was reading that. Lifelink, and whenever a creature and opponent dies, put a 1/1 counter on it. What? My creatures aren't going to be dying, bruv. I thought that was going to bring it back, but nope. Okay, maybe my creatures are going to be dying. Alright. We'll just deploy.
You know what's great at dispelling darkness? A blazing inferno. Let's bring things up to a simmer.
There we go. We're ready to have some fun now. That ain't so good against our Nixilis all-be-one combo, dude. So
Give a toast.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we could have 9. We've only got 7. So let's do this for 5 at their face. Play that. think we're going to win this one. I don't really see how we lose from here against mono black. Even if they cast like Breach. That's not going to do it. That's definitely not going to do it. 7, 8, 9. Hey! We get to do this. Bang. Okay, that was a bit of a freebie. Opponent's deck wasn't the best mono black, but in fairness, I think they were struggling for cards given they were playing some from the arena based set, so we'll have to take those free ones. As long as we can win the free ones, which we didn't do last game. Okay, time for some chaos. Oh, we've actually got some Ayaras in our hand. We haven't drawn many of these. I think we're running 3 in this deck. Is it 3? Yeah, 3. I haven't seen them at all. Like a tri-unicorn. It looks a bit evilish. Although the purple isn't very evil. Well, maybe it's evil. It's just that I thought these looked a bit like hearts, but I guess they're just petals. Yeah, that's nice art. I like it. What are we playing against? Legends? Maybe. Thalia and Gitrog monster sleeves. That implies some kind of like Abzan Legends. Which means Conductive Current could be very helpful. Cool. Right. They are here after all. Are you true to your sleeves or are you mono red in disguise? Come on, Chaos. We've not got time. We've not got time. Don't make me pixel your trees. I'll pixel them good. And your dog, lion, no, dog, no, cat? It's gotta be a cat with 3 laser shooting tails. What's going on here? Are they playing? Are you playing on Arena mobile client? Because that is certainly what it feels like. This has to be a mobile client player. They're just struggling to actually select the card they want in order to play it. I've been there. I've been there, bro. What? Why have they got it on? Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? Why are we doing the full control? Come on, dude. Come on. Oh, they're back. They just wanted to go second. I understand. I understand. Evolved Sleeper. Maybe not Legends. The Oathsworn could be nice. That's gonna catch some good stuff for you. What do you want to take out of all this? All will be one? Yeah, okay. Try and dismantle the combo. I think that's a good play. 2-2. No. Yep, nice. Oh, there's the other bit of the combo. Wee, 3-3, and another one. See if we can get them both to 4/4s, then Conductive Current. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Lose exactly 1 life. Kicks. Yeah. No. No thanks. What we're going to do is this. We're going to play this on red. We're going to scry. Yeah, alright. And then we're going to do this. Okay? That's what we're gonna do. I'm not about this Geeks life. That's why we want our Molten Impact, because that could be... Are you taking my Ayara? Come on, man. Get out of here. I should have played this really, because this would give me a counter. So if we hit one more, we can search. We can start using this as a demonic. My hopes and dreams are gone. Crucias. But we want this. We want this. We're going to choose this, and we're going to go greater. We're going to take a Kayla's Kindling. There we go. Then we can Chandra. Okay, Chandra. We need you. We need you bad. We're just going to -5 our Chandra and kill both of these. Because we're not living this. We're not living this. Not this anti-dream of double Sheldred. Yeah, whatever, bro. Oh, and another one. Sweet. So we can not feel so bad about sacking this one to the Sheldreds.
Time to light up the darkness.
Oh, that must feel bad for the opponent. Bang, bang. Sheldred's down. We know you've got an Ayara in the top as well. We can we can kindle that. We're going to kindle that. I'm a bit gutted I never got to use mine as a tutor, but I think ditching the Nixilis was the right idea. Okay, you can get back a Chandra maybe, or yeah, whatever. Chandra? No, not Chandra. Sheldred. Not Chandra. You've not got any Chandras. Sheldred. Yeah, I thought it might be. So they're going to make me sack something. So maybe the Pyromancer. So let's play this. Discard 2, then draw 2. We'll discard these 2. Then we get a 1/1. Then we can play this and this. So we have to sack a non-token. We can sack our Pyromancer, keep the Oathsworn. Assuming that they play the Sheldred, that is. Ah, you bastard. You top deck a Duress. Absolute trucker. Well, we're gonna kill your Sheldred. You better believe that. Might as well lightning bolt it, right? Yeah. Then we can get some 1/1s with this, because this is gonna do 3 anyway. Okay. Right. Yeah. All right. Cool. Killed the Sheldred a couple of times now. Yeah, we'll just let it through. Because we've got 6 damage here, man. You need to top deck some removal with that. And we got damage coming out of the Kindling. Mono black. Come on, dude. Come on, man. Come on. What? This isn't last week. Last week was mono black. This week is mono red. Okay, here is the stats of the deck. So version 3, which is the one that I kind of want to count. You can see I did have a bit of a rubbish version below it down here. But to be honest, I did make quite sweeping changes. We made change 7 cards out of 60 in this version, and boy, what a difference it made. So got rid of some Phoenix Chicks. Player Fire was useless in it, really. And 1 Koth for the 4 Crucias and 3 Ayaras. And we've gone 6 and 3, which is a 67% win rate, which is actually pretty decent. Now, one of those was pretty much a freebie. I would say one of them was a stitch up because we got all those lands. So maybe it's a 5 and 2. Either way, it's a pretty decent win rate. It's not amazing. I would say it's a bit of a janky deck, but janky and fun. I'm not going to lie, being able to run Nixilis, Koth, all will be one, Chandra, Kayla's Kindling. I mean, it's got some fun cards in this deck, and I just like decks that have fun cards in them. So if you want some fun, I recommend playing it. You're not going to lose too many. It does need a little bit of thought, about how to sort of get on a winning streak with it. So it's a good level of medium level thought, lots of fun. That's a winning deck in my eyes. So I hope you enjoyed. The video. My take on the Alchemy version of what is quite a popular deck in Standard at the moment. And if you've got any other decks that you want to see out of the new Aftermath cards that have been released, just drop me a comment, and I'll do my best to find something with them. But otherwise, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.